Welcome to my channel. This is Wolffoetowtech coming directly to you from the power of the internet, via the power of the internet. And this is my little video. I just recently watched The Incredibles 2. And I gave my... This is just me coughing because I have lung damage. But I recently just watched The Incredibles. And I will tell you this. It is a very well made movie. The computer graphics are very well done. If you go into the movie with the mind of just, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy this, watching this movie, watch the story unfold, most things will flow through quite well, and you will enjoy it quite well. There's been a few reviews of the movie talking about a few things here and there. First and foremost, those reviews, it's very clear to me that the complaint about, say, like the beginning being having multiple false starts is not a thing. Okay, seriously, it's just someone seriously just trying to come up with. I'm gonna come up with a bad part of the movie just because I don't want my review all glowing and people will not take me serious because I didn't say something that was bad about the movie. Because there's always something bad about a movie. But here's the thing about movies. Movies are meant to be enjoyed, and you are to sit there, watch it, and as long as all the pieces flow through it and there is no serious hang-ups or mistakes or logic errors or artificially padded periods or sequences or garbage side stories or bits of this little weird stuff that's going on, we should then just measure it on the quality of the movie overall. And as far as The Incredibles 2 is concerned, there is not really any serious padding to the movie. It's just slightly under an hour. It is a great movie, by the way. I will tell you that repeatedly. It is you were to think of it as, to be most accurate, it is a family movie that just so happens to have superheroes involved in it. And the people in the family movie, or the family, just happens to be superheroes. Now, there's several little plot twists here and there, and it's in typical Pixar fashion. I do have to say, what Pixar does very well, and I will say this very much, and you will hear this repeatedly by other people, is Pixar does a very good job of making a movie, and the movie feels as if it is literally a part of an entire world. There are movies, and by the way, one of my favorites is Megamind. Actually seems to be a city island kind of movie, where Incredibles 2 is not a city island situation. You do actually have an authentic feeling that this is a living world, and you can just gaze into it and see the events of Helen and Bob Parr in their day-to-day life. And it is just wonderful that way. And that's the same way with a lot of Pixar movies. It is a portal into another world. You honestly feel like you are watching people in a parallel universe do things, and there's, by the way, there's many cool moments, and there's several laughs, and as far as Pixar plots are concerned, it's nothing revolutionary, but there's a lot of cool moments in the movie. You get I will have to point this really far out here, is that the original movie, Incredibles, had many plot threads that connected through, and Incredibles 2 actually connects up with all those connections. All the characters from the previous movie connect over into the next movie, with the exception of Mirage and Syndrome. But obviously, if you watched Incredibles, the first movie, you know what happened to Syndrome. As for Mirage, that's literally the only other person that you have no clue as to what happened to her. But she was close in with Syndrome. And, yeah. The Underminer continues through that sequence, comes out at the end. There's, it's actually... that whole sequence, the connection point from the original Incredibles with Underminer in the beginning, is very humorous, and it does honestly feel like he is just going about doing his thing, and and you probably saw the trailer where the Underminer turns around and sucks Mr. Incredible in through the hose. And the context of that scene, around that scene, is it almost as if the Underminer was surprised as Mr. Incredible jumps in and just happens to be holding the tube and turns, not intending to suck up Mr. Incredible, but just to say, oh my goodness, there's Mr. Incredible, and then all of a sudden, Mr. Incredible sucked through the tube. It's like, oh, shit. It's very organic. I do have to say the story is very well thought out. The 14 years has done wonders with the movie. It's a really good movie. Everything seems to just naturally flow along, and there's no serious hang-ups or anything in the movie. So I do honestly say I do endorse watching this movie, whether you want to watch it in theaters in the remaining weeks of its run, or you want to wait until it comes out on Blu-ray or DVD. Go for it. I would suggest going and seeing it in theaters. Thank you very much for watching my video. This is one of my shorter videos. I recently discovered that since my phone was updated with the newest operating system, the newest version of its operating system, that the video record feature no longer allows for anything greater than 4 gigabytes of record. Before, I could record a video that's up to like 2, 3, 4 hours, and by then I've ran out of stuff to ramble about. But I recently discovered, or right around the E3 videos, I was trying to do those, and then I would get to like 40 minutes in talking about it, and then I would continue talking, and I would look up my the video in my camera and in my phone, and all of a sudden it would actually show up as a slideshow of videos connected together. And I were to try to upload that, it turns into separate videos, and then when I try to edit, it all becomes one video. So now I have that problem. So that's kind of why I didn't continue through with the E3 videos, because I'm literally in a situation where all the E3 events are an hour to 2 hours long, with the exception of the Nintendo Direct, which incidentally is 42 minutes long, but I literally have 60 minutes of commentary going into that video. I'm going to try to come back to those again this coming weekend, and I will also try to do a review on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You heard me right. I'm gonna try to start doing movie reviews, and this counts as like the first one. So thank you very much. I'm not gonna leave a score. I'm just gonna say The Incredibles 2 is a really good movie. I There's no serious hangups or issues in the movie. It is all very well thought out. The plot is moves along at a very good pace. It's all the little negatives that most other people point out are really only negatives if you are literally sitting there and studying it like frame by frame obsession. Okay, seriously. Uh, my review might adjust when I get it on Blu-ray and or DVD, and I rewatch the whole movie again and actually watch it a dozen times. Then I might actually notice this come to a realization that there is holes here and there. But as far as it is concerned, and if you go into the movie theater as the purpose of a movie theater or a movie and watch the movie with the intent to enjoy it, you will enjoy it. There is seriously, from what I can think of, there's seriously no serious plot holes whatsoever. I do have to say that Elastigirl is the clear hero star in this movie. We set up front. She most definitely shows her unique blend of abilities. I don't mean unique blend as in original, I mean unique blend as in her own personal blend of abilities, intelligence, personality, uh, friendliness. Yeah, friendliness is part of personality. I'm weird like that. But anyways, is her stretchiness, her resourcefulness, and all those come together, and you get to watch her be an awesome superhero in her own right. And you also get to see a Bob Parr deal with the kids and grow and develop as a character. Because honestly, I really love the fact that in Incredibles 2, Bob actually ends up being the stay-at-home parent, and he struggles with it, and then he grows. And with every effort he grows, he becomes less and less a terrible parent. Well, not terrible parent, but I mean like he becomes better at taking care of the kids and being the best version he can be as a father, which is like a weird thing because both of my parents are alcoholics. That's why I like video games and movies, because it's a nice escape. So thank you for watching my video. If you have watched it to this point, please consider leaving a like, and subscribing. And if you want, you can leave whatever gobbledygook of a comment in the comment section below. If you leave a comment in the comment section, I may see it. I may then say, hey, I might want to go to their channel, watch their videos, and see what they are up to. In which case, in the future, if I notice some YouTubers or other people leaving comments on my videos, I will then go over there, check it out, as I said, and if I truly see something I really like, I will bring it up in one of my videos and say, hey, look at Magic Tech Review. He's a pretty nice guy. See what you describe the channel and talk about. He talks about a lot about phones. He covers a lot about smartphone plans, how to clean up and do this and do that, and he also brings in his son, and he also talks about all kinds of other stuff. I haven't watched too many of his recent videos. I've been super busy. Yet again, thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are.